Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on.
All right, that was me. Caught red-handed, and I'm sorry. Or am I? I'm an exception to this rule, okay? Nothing this good looking should exist. Ladies and gentlemen, no, don't get up. It's okay. We'll come to you. Filth. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vega SS Irons. That unbelievable looking that Thomas Edison once said, these bussing clubs are low-key lit and have that real vibe, like they're sparking some serious electricity, fam. Tom, we get you. Look at it! Seriously, it's just gonna be a video of me going, look at it! Welcome to the reviews. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. The only golfers in the world that won't find this attractive are the ones that just hate stars or astronomy. I'd even go as far as saying if I had a choice of testing this golf club or getting a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Sorry, Grandad, you're going on your own. And on that note, why is there 47 people lying in one bed? Surely this would be a lot more expensive having to build a custom bed for 47 people than having your own single bed with your own space. So in the past, we've tested a few Vega products. The Miser Pro still current. That was a cracking iron. We've had a huge drop received at home with the latest and greatest releases with the Vega 2025-2026 range. We've got the new Vega Lyra to test, beautiful forgiving iron, can't wait to test that. Then we also received the Alcor X and the Alcor Tour. The Alcor Tour boasts a industry first, very unique, interchangeable sole plate. So we can change between low, mid and high bounce. Very unique design. Really looking forward to testing that. And then I put the wedges back, tripped and fell, picked this up, wrote a script, and here we are. It was just meant to be. I think the perfect word for this is simplicity. Visually, I could not ask. I think the word is less. More in terms of prettiness, but less. It's just so minimalistic. It is absolutely perfect. I like that whole no decals, no stickers, no yo-yos, no spaceships. A muscleback, traditionally debadged, take my money. This is a 7-iron. There is an iron there, and if you had the question of who are these for, I think that's your answer. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I've got an iron to hit. Is it possible that this could be one of the most beautiful irons ever made here, but down at the ball, it's going to look like Nanny McPhee?
Oh, you want some?
Please no. Oh, stop right now. Thank you very much. And you can see why it's been labelled Vega's most thinnest, most compact iron to date, because it is exactly that. Bring your microscope. This is a rather small head, the purest of the pure, limited offset, everything I want in my dream iron. Think there's only one way of explaining this. This is visually Alicia Cuthbert, girl next door. Wow. Wow. That was first swing of the day, a little bit stuck, but the strike was the sweetest of sweet. 7-iron, 131 ball speed out the gates. Just, yeah, 132. So 180 carry, I do not want to see any more really in an iron like this. If we're doing the 190s, the 200s, there's a good chance we're not going to have the spin. 7,381 RPM. I mean, that's a fair bit. I am favouring the bottom of the club, so that's going to be increasing as well. The thing is, you're not going to be choosing this golf club if you've got distance insecurities. We're stuck. Really going to emphasise that drawing iron like this as well. It's all about control, consistent spin, and shot shaping capabilities. I feel like I've ripped my trousers. I haven't. It's like, you know, you feel like you've got your mobile phone in your pocket, like phantom phone pocket, I think they call it. Is that the name? Well, I've got phantom ripped trousers. Oh. In terms of tech, surprisingly, like we know with traditional irons, muscle back sort of designs, even cavity backs for the better player, tech is few and far between. But surprisingly, there's a lot going off with the Vega SS. Starting with this interchangeable weight bar allows you to customize the head weight within the iron, helping to achieve the optimal swing weight. The club face even has CNC mill grooves and micro milling for ultimate control and spin consistency. All of that is packed into that, which Vega are labeling it's their most compact iron and thinnest top line. to date. So in terms of specs, we're going premium here. We've got the Oban CT125, stunning shaft, feels wonderful. And then coupled with that, we've got the Ionic grips. Like, serious though, what has this got to do to prove itself as the most beautiful iron in the world? Obviously, we bring the Miuras into play, Mizunos, Cobra Rev vibes as well. I feel like it's a bit easier to hit than that though. Wow. 135 ball out of a bladed 7 iron. That's numbers there, pin up 7 iron. I don't want any more. Take some off of me. I don't need all that. We're not greedy. I'm not Augustus Gloop, not anymore. Delete that. What that's telling me is basically make contact and you'll get better numbers. The loft of the 7 iron, a very traditional and respectable 33 degrees. Again, this is solidifying the fact that if you've got any distance insecurities or you need more oomph, this is probably not going to be the iron for you. Maybe something like the Lyra would be the better option. Price. First of all, I feel this could almost be a collector's item. If you want to invest in a set of irons, this could possibly be it. I'm going off topic. It's not cheap. 40 pitching wedge, £1,813. 50 pitching wedge sounds cheaper, £1,554. That is an iron that I'd want to pay that money for, if that makes sense. That does make it sound cheaper, but I can make it sound more expensive as well. If you want 10 sets of 40 pitching wedge, £18,130. Just it's very special. Is how I'd explain it. And again, like I said, I don't feel at all nervous about this iron. I do only have the 7 iron here. I can only imagine what the longer stuff looks like. Maybe we'll find out. But this is always a good judgment on the set, right in the middle. Yeah. So you've got to ask yourself, what makes a good, better player muscle back? A blade, let's say. And number one, I'd say visuals are vitally important, that clean aesthetic. No one wants to see the big offsets, the thick top lines. Nah. Second of all, sound and feel for me is very important. I want that soft, rewarding strike when I get it out the middle and a bit of feedback when I don't. And the third thing is consistency, which I think is arguably the most important, especially who this iron is targeting. And to me, it looks like we've got consistency. Again, quite flippy, a lot of right to left action, going to be emphasized with this construction of iron. Multiple strikes across the face, yet horizontally and vertical dispersion it's a real tight-knit group. We're not getting crazy distances long and short, and we're getting the exact same RPM right to left with that draw shape. Every part of this club, you get exactly what you deserve. Whether you get that heel or toe strike, you do lose a bit of ball speed, of course, with this sort of construction, but you know about it, and when you do get that middle shot, you are, and rightly so, rewarded. I don't want to leave. I feel as sad as the end of the Bluey episode. Tears could follow. I don't want this to be the end. What a golf club. What a piece, what a specimen. Serious piece of construction, ultimately forged. It's almost like Vega know what they're doing. Guys, thank you as always for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and I'll see you next time.